That's right, kids. We're in 3 today. Now, one of the cool things that I really love about using the vector although I had a realization today. The realization was that, like, alright, digital modules in the lower rack here. There's a few. Sequencers technically, but they don't have a massive draw because they're not running big processors and stuff, right? Obviously effects. Up here, it's like everything. So, I'm thinking I'm going to move the radio music because it seems a little bit finicky with the power. I got room though, right here. I got a 2 HP blank panel and 2 HPs of space. I just, yeah. I can't do those 16th note rolls with my throat. Damn it. No, but one thing that this thing has is velocity. Velocity is just another controller. It's like a 0 to 5 volt signal. So each part, each track in the sequencer, you have a separate velocity track, which is really, really, really cool. So if we run that into, let's say, the wave shaper, know what I mean? Take all of these guys down. It doesn't take much sometimes. Let's see how that sounds now. I hear 1. So a little subtlety to it, Okay, now this is a problem. This is a problem. Okay. How do I do... How do I do 3/4 time on the Maestro? This is a problem. Because I'm thinking, like, what would be really cool would be to have, like a slow rising LFO every, 4 measures or 8 measures. So let's do the math. 4 measures, that's normally 16 beats, but in this case it's 12 beats. So how do I make something that's 12 beats long in the Maestro, where everything is a half note, quarter note, eighth note? Okay, so in other words, I don't want to just chain a bunch of stuff together to equal 12 beats. I want to have something that's 12 beats long. You know what I mean? And that would be weird. I don't know. Yeah, this is where things become a little bit weird, right? It's almost like I could actually use a separate velocity track on a different part. That's actually a pretty easy thing to do. Okay, let's do this in theory. We're learning together. We're learning together. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to part 1. I was like, all my parts are here in the breakout, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then like part 7 and part 8 are configurable, and you can send them via MIDI and stuff if you want. So if I just use I should use part 7, since it doesn't have a dedicated CV output and stuff for it. All right, it's a little weird that way. So if I put this on part 7, chunk, we're on part 7, and we make the rate. We can make the rate. Let's see here, 4. We can make I wanted a little bit. How about whole notes? We can do the rate as a whole note. Okay, and then how many whole notes would that be? If we wanted 8 measures, that would be 24 whole notes. I can't do 24 steps, so I could do 12 steps at 2 whole notes. Okay. Yeah, except to create a reset, I don't know if I have the ability to do that. Yeah, but I want it just high, stretching for like 12 measures of 3/4 time, right? The 3/4 time is the problem, because you could certainly chain stuff together, and yeah, that would be peachy. Reset is gonna reset you to the front of the clock cycle, right? And so if you wanted it to be like, I'm now in 3, then how would you do that? You'd have to total up a number of beats. I guess you could just put an early reset in it. But yeah, again, this is easier. So here's what I want to do. All right, I'm gonna take part 7. Wait, no, I don't have a CV output because I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. We'll do part 1. I was talking about part 1 anyways. So I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to put it on 2 whole notes. We're going to go length 12, forward. Okay, that's all good to go. And we're just going to make a velocity sequence for this thing, okay? So a couple clickies here, and then at the end of this is going to be all the way up. So I'm going to go all the way up on these few here. And then I'm going to click them back a few times. Okay. And then try to kind of find a smooth curve with velocity clicks here. Oh wait, I have a ton of steps to go. I'm way early here. I forgot I had 4 more steps. I'm being influenced by the creativity vapors. Excessive amount. Okay, yeah, but a little lower on this guy, a little lower on that guy. I think that's pretty okay. I think that'll be decent. Velocity. All right, velocity 1 is going into the filter cutoff, just straight up into the filter cutoff, but with only a little bit of adjustment. All right. So I'm going to put that at 0, and then we can kind of listen to it. Okay, cool beans, right? And then we'll give it a little bit. A little more. Okay, I forgot to count because, again, I'm kind of an idiot. Understand that, kind of an idiot here. Hit the reset. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. See, this is not working as planned. I can tell already. 6, 7, 8. Let's put it on whole note. 1, 2, 3, 6. It's doing like 16 measures, basically. Yeah, well, it's tough to make your modular play in 3. I mean, I will say, unless you do it everything from one source, right? So the Maestro, man, I'm gonna have to think about that. Like read the manual, and see if there is a way to, maybe it's got time signatures internally or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know. You know? Rarely in music, in written music, rarely you see whole notes representing 3 beats if you're in a 3 time signature. Right? It's almost like the whole note becomes shorthand to all of the beats in the measure. But it shouldn't, right? It should be a dotted half note for each measure. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's a weird, I'm trying to beat the tools into shape to get them to work for me. Yeah. I'm sure if I had like a PAMS Pro, I could probably force it to a time signature and then send out, I don't know, would you send out a reset clock on each, on beat 1 of each measure? I don't know. I need to hear this again because I didn't really get much of an effect, and it should be kind of a big effect. In fact, here, let's turn off the envelope completely and just see it without anything else. But I would say, though, that the control for this is not, it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. You know what I'm saying? You gonna play? What are you doing? Yeah, you're playing. That's why. That's why. Okay, can we reset this once more? And I want to make sure that I try to count this. I think 12 half notes works. That's 24 beats, which is 8 measures of 3. Yes, that works. Why was I thinking whole notes and stuff? I don't know, because I'm an idiot. All right? We've already discussed this, for the love of God. Okay, sorry. One more time. Here we go. 2, 3. We should hear it getting brighter. 6, 7, yep, 8, and down, boom, yep, okay, it worked, good, good. Now, what we should do, you know, if we were clever beasties, and I kind of think of myself as a bit of a clever beastie at times. I mean, I'm an idiot, we've covered that, but I think sometimes I have these moments, they're very small moments. I'm going to put this in the Zorks strip here, right? And we're going to, of course, now I won't have a cable that son of a bitch. Yeah. Of course not. Why would we have a cable that reached? We have to use this ginormous cable for this purpose. Humiliating, I tell you. Or, no, we could put it in the motion. We could put it in the motion meter, because the motion meter kind of does the same thing. It sort of does the same thing. It does a limited amount of CV distribution because the outputs are normalized to each other. So right now we should be getting, yeah, we're getting thing here. We're getting some amount of velocity doing its thing, stepping up on each half note. All right, so we will, however, get that in two different channels here. Yes? No. No, that's just giving me an offset voltage. So it's not, thought it malted. So I guess 1 and 4 are linked. That's really odd. But that's fine. That's peachy. Oh, no, it's unlinked now. So if I just put it in 4, now I guess I can mix modulation sources this way. I don't think I ever read the manual for the motion meter, which is stupid. All right, anyways, where were we? Oh, yeah. We're about to unmute that. How's our delay time? A little bit quicker. Okay, what's the reverb situation like? Too much. Let's cut a little high end. And I really don't like pre-delay. I'm not a fan of pre-delay. Yeah, we're not going to put reverb on this anyways. Just a little bit of delay. Tiny bit of delay. Okay, let's get a kick. Damn it. No, I was looking forward to setting up an autofill for this thing, you know? And oh, I guess I could. Autofills will be easy because that'll be a simple thing. Just throw like a half note of random, like at the end. Now, if we were clever monkeys. Hey, Jake. Hour and a half? Like 6? I should be done by then. If not, it'll be like mid-performance and you'll walk in just going, "Hi, everybody." And it'll be hilarious. You know. The kick drum feels blue tonight. Let's do that. Unfortunately, once again, because the kickane is a prissy little bitch, it doesn't like the trigger from the dot sequencer. I've had this discussion before. Sorry. I like to bitch about it because it's really stupid that we have no standard for like trigger length and voltage in Eurorack. It's ultra dumb. D-U-M dumb. Can we short cable this? Hell yeah, we can short cable this. Love it. Love the short cableage. We're going to go a standard 3 on the floor kick. It's funny, but it's true. 3 on the floor. What a weirdo. That might be kind of a cool snare pattern. Tut, 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 tut. That might be kind of neat. Or we can put that in like a bongo or something. We can use like a T network, so a little like doom, 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 doom. That'd be kind of cool, right? That'd be kind of neat. Let's do that. T networks guy. Y'all, here we use the bottom one. Allegedly, supposedly, possibly, bottom one has a different filter signature something, whatever, than the others. I don't know if I found that 100% true, but no. Okay, now this would be fun. Here, this would be fun. You ready? We're going to take the same CV signal, all right, that's doing things to the baseline, and we're going to put it into this little guy too, right? Because we can just dupe it, can't we? No, we can't. Son of a bitch. But we can, because we're gonna just take. Okay, can we put this in a short cable someplace? Is the motion meter useless then? Is that stupid? Like, it's trippy lights and it's a nice dial. It's an attenuverter. Okay, that's not useless. That's very useful, as a matter of fact. But it's not a multiplier. Now I use this attenuverter all the time. It's not an inverter. It's just an attenuator. So maybe that's the problem. I just need to reprioritize my stuff. If we really wanted to reprioritize, what we would do is put these on like different colors just to make trippy lights. There. Trippy lights. Better. Trippy lights are better. Okay, anyways. Now this should be getting a decent amount of CV. Okay, no, that's kind of stupid. Just a tiny little bit, maybe. That's way too loud anyways. Does it feel like my kick drum needs a little bit more oomph to it? It feels like it's still, like, man, I swear, it's like, with the kick all was the same way. It was like anemic. Just the sound of it was just really, really, really weak, which is why I don't use it. But I thought about putting it back in because the couple of times that I used it as a bass voice, it was a lot of fun. Really cool. And we could boost this, right? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's better. Everybody stop. Everybody chill. All right, here we go. Ready, go. Nope, it's always delayed by a little bit. It's like an eighth note ahead. That's still not exact. Get me back on. What part is this coming from? This is part 3. I want to see where we're at in terms of starting times. There it is. Dun 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 boom. It's got kind of a tromp. Got a stomp going down. I need coffee. Okay, question. Is there a sequencer that has a per step Gate output. Oh, the muck slicer does. Which is in my other rack, waiting to be updated because I'm a lazy ass. The muck slicer would have a place in this rack. I could deal with that. It needs to work right. I mean, I could actually ditch this attenuator. I feel like the muck slicer would go nicely in this top row. Move the radio music down here, right? Ditch the attenuator or move it up a row, right? So we'd have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 HP. That might not quite cut it, but I can always throw like clouds into a different place. That's an easy move. In fact, I've been thinking about just ditching clouds in this general thing. So I don't, though, because I kind of want to try some different things on it. I was losing hope on clouds, and I thought to myself, you know what, self, you should just man up and learn clouds. So I watched a few videos, and so I have very, very rarely used it like in the way that other people do. So that, like, there's the problem. Like, it doesn't sound good for me because I'm not using it the way it was. I don't want to say meant to, because I know it's very, very open, but I've been really limited in what I'm doing with it because I'm an idiot. All right. Let's get some hats. Hats for bats. Keep bats warm. God, that sound is awful. Okay, well, we can work with this. Yeah, see? Okay. Alright, so then we give it an envelope, right? Now, if we... Yeah, so if we gave it some CV for the hold time, that'd be kind of cool, right? Let's just give it like a 16th note random. Like, how about that? Not slow. 16th note random. Boom. Chicka chicka chaka 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 chaka. Voltage. Look. Okay. You know, you had to do it. It had to be done. All right. So we got hats. Those are pretty good. Those sound pretty good. I'm going to do my high-pass filter thing, though, because the high-pass filter thing is great. Right? Not that much. I'm like, tons of resonance. But essentially, your high-pass filter is an EQ, right? So, use it. Okay, CB. Depth 1, not a lot. And then we're going to make this guy go to hold time. Sample hold time. There. Let's get a little shuffle. Let's hear the all. I've been thinking, what the hell have you actually like to put this in 2 different places. Let's do that. All right. So I want to take the trigger out, and I like using the internal whatchamajigs on plats, the internal low pass gate, right? But I also like to throw it into a filter, especially as I'm going to make this sort of like a chord voice. So let's do that. And we'll put this guy in, actually, Zagreb. Once you try it, you will agree. I do agree. Zagreb is a real nice Clark. Now, there is a stereo spread on this guy. Alright, I'm going to take advantage of that shit. So, we going to give it like, you know, at the very least, some sort of LFO. Gain is actually clipping the mixer. Okay. Although it didn't sound bad per se. But that's not great. Okay, let's go on to the thing here. What's the thing? The thing is, let's find a well, first of all, let's actually patch this thing correctly. What do we got? There we are. I actually kind of like that pongy square wavy thing. Okay, now, what do we have for modulators down here? What you got going on? Well, we got Zadar. Let's actually give it a stochastic function generator thing. Medium speed, do wacky here. All right, let's not give it away. You know, shut it. Okay. All right, that's fun. That's cool. We need something else. We need something new. And I was thinking to myself, you know, now that I have the subharmonipod, oh man, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. To be completely, I know what I actually do know. I had a vague fear of the Vector. The Vector is like, I don't know. I really love the Melodicer because it is really just immediate, you know. But there are certain things that it doesn't do well. And the same with the SIG. You know, the SIG is... Okay, there we go. I'm just cramming this little piece of MDF board over on the top of the shelf, between the shelf and the case, so that I have a happy little shelf guy here doing its happy little shelf guy thing. Being a happy little shelf guy. Subharmonicon. Let's do that. All right. I think I'm gonna eventually stick it down below, so I'm gonna make sure that I actually give it a long enough cable. That actually would work. Okay. Let's go under the blue, but over the clock, and see what we got going down here. Oh, except that clock cable is not nearly long enough, so I don't know what I was thinking. But that's an easy fix. Just give it a longer clock cable. No. There. That'll work. Okay. Now, what I need is, like, E's. And I don't mean E-A-S-E. I mean E. Okay, that sounds kind of silly. What's going on there? Alright, are we on 5 octaves? That's why. Alright. This is 12 tone, just intonation. Okay, we'll go equal temperament. I think that's a C. Yeah. No, this is going to be insane. Just stick him in the middle. Little middle left, okay. Let's put him low. Okay. I think that's a D. Yep. So I'm just going to reset all of the steps to E for now, right? We're just going to be super duper simple about this. actually want that 8th note delay going. That's pretty close. Yep, that works. No, a little quicker. Dun, 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 dun. A little quicker. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, now we got trippy rhythms. Love it. In the spirit of interesting stuff here, it would be kind of cool, right? This should theoretically sound really good, like a 5th up or down. Okay, so if I took the SIG, maybe you know where I'm going with this. If I put it on, like, let's say half notes only, and I just took the CV out of, let's do channel D, because it's down here near the bottom, so that makes life easier. What if I put that in as a CV into VCO1? What would happen if we just put C and G? Yes. Oh my God. Because the SIG is a stochastic modulator also. I feel kind of genius right now. Just a little less of an idiot. So, the SIG is putting out a note, a C, which is sort of the default note, right? C would be like 0 volts in the modular world. So you want it to go up a 5th, have it put out C's and G's. And that's going into VCO1, into the tuning. And the rhythm is set to, it shouldn't be on 16th notes though. We could put it on something interesting, like on a mix of 8th notes and 16th notes. Actually, I liked the 16th notes. Flipping around kind of quickly like that. Kind of cool. Pretty neat. Now, if we increase the octave potential here, right? So now it's spreading it over 3 different octaves. C and G, C and G, C and G. let's do that. Let's see what happens. Happy days! Dude, that's... Alright, let's rig up an autofill. Because I'm sorry, that's pretty fucking awesome. Subharmonicon, how I love you. How you are in a nice, convenient pod form factor now. Even though it cost me another $100 and something bucks for the 64X pod or whatever. Or no, it was like... No, it wasn't that much. I think it was like 129 or something like that. I don't know how much those things are offhand. It was... It's nice. I scoffed at them when I first saw them at KnobCon a few years ago. I was like, who needs a stupid little case? You know. You know. Like, literally, you know. So, I think I mentioned I have a video switcher sitting here. And unfortunately, to give you an update on the video background stuff here, I'm going to need to probably get a new computer. And I'm like debating, should I just get a streaming PC and keep all the music stuff on the one currently? And then just put it in a different HDMI input on my monitor? And I don't know. It's a cost that I hadn't foreseen. You know, one of those things. Anyways, what do we need to do here? We need to get some more lead sounds. With some kind of pad kind of cool thing we can definitely work with, you know. But the first thing is the autofill. So let's do the autofill. Autofill is going to come from the Maestro. All right, so channel 2, chain. So basically what I want is like... Okay, every 8 measures. That's 24 beats. That's 6 whole notes. Okay, so if I do 4 measures, all right, that's going to be four whole notes. No. What's that going to be? Let's just do it the slow and simple way. So whole note, low, whole note, low, whole note, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, quarter note, random, chain? Maybe? Okay, now let's reset, hit the clock reset and all that jazz. And, you know, let's try something here. This is actually, weirdly enough, this is something I've never done before. Wait, is there a reset out? I think there is. Is this the reset out? Let's find out. Pew! Did you just reset the clock? No, you didn't. You didn't. Is it? Is it this? Is it that output? That's the one! Just had it in the wrong jack. Okay, yeah, you should stop. Because there's no clock right now. I don't even know what you're doing. Okay, here we go. Ready? Reset clock. Boom. 2, 3, 2. Oh, I should be listening. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. It worked. 3. I think I did the math. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little much. It's a little heavy. Let's attenuate that a little chunk. 6, 7, 8. And it didn't do anything. Just a little bit. The attenuator on this is like kind of extreme. Yeah, we need to run it through a thing. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, when you shorten the length, the pattern length, your the variations of that Euclidean the algorithm is not exactly going to work absolute wonders. Like there's not going to be a ton of variation. Let's go a little bit more than that. Yeah, there we go. Sparse fills. Okay. Dude, I want to listen to that summer harmonicon again. Because we're playing the filter with volt per octave, the sample and hold style resonance up all the way is in key. Okay. We're learning things tonight. This is a good time. Yeah, all right. I hope you can come along for the ride. God, I love this shit. So cool. So cool. Just play. Sound is my playground. Let's play around with some sound. I think I'd like to put, let me get like an auto pad thing going in the R bar. And I'm going to run it a step sequence. Oh, I've got idea. Oh, okay. Ideas. Here goes, right? Here we go. This is going to be a multi-step, complicated kind of procedure, all right? So, I've done this before. We happen to have a polyphonic module in this here rack, all right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 outputs from the Turing Machine Pulses module, right? We're going to run 3 of those, and right now it's like wigging out like every single step is triggering, which is good. It's good for the cause. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to play like here. We're going to go kaplunk, kaplunk, kerplunk. We're going to put all of these guys in arpeggio mode, all right? And then we're going to put them like, let's go 2 octave range on all of them for now. All right, and then we'll select notes of just simple E minor chord. Hey, what's going on, New Power Soulmate? What's happening? All right, so all of that is going to the chainsaw, and if I... Motherfucker. I'm going to burn the goddamn building to the ground. Forget it, I'm not... It's a joke, by the way, okay? If you're not... please don't cancel me or call the popo. Do not call the police. Can't you read? Call the police. He's ragging on your cord, man. Jesus Lord. These things are all tangled, goofed up. And I can't tell colors because of the purple lights. Problems. Woe betide me. No, anyway, so now we've got volt per octaves, 3 different ones. Pigs, 3 different ones. That wasn't pigs. No, that was pigs. Never mind. All right, now with the chainsaw. The chainsaw. If you look, you need a chainsaw. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you do. You need a chainsaw. And you need it going through a stereo filter. Actually, I don't need it going through a stereo filter for this particular application, right? Because all we're doing is going straight into the arbhar. Speaking of which, let's hook that up. Too many red cables. Deeply offended. Purple? Purple's kind of the subharmonicon, right? But that's okay. This is a simple voice, at least, to hook up. So just put this into... I'm thinking the neutron filter. Yeah, let's do that. Neutron filter is a nice, happy filter. This is where things get annoying. No. What I need to do is take this VCA cable, actually. And I should have put this in there before. Put the long one in. The long one, this long purple one, used to be like express property of the subharmonicon. Like it belonged to it. I used it every single time I patched. For some reason, it just became endemic to the subharmonicon. It and the VCA output are best friends, and I've just reunited them after a long absence. You should be thanking me. Actually, you're already thanking me, Mr. Subharmonicon, because you're playing dank shit tonight. Good job. Yeah, we have stereo channels right here. All right. I had this other thought, which is, I wonder how long the link cable goes to this mixer. Could I distribute mixer things and put other modules in between them? No reason why not. I don't know how practical that would be, but it would be cool to take one and like shift it over a couple. Or stick a little sub-mixer in between it. That'd be wild. People would be like, what's wrong with your mixer, dude? It's like got a weird shit in it. Okay, where are we here? Where are we? We are here. We need to go to the dry signal. Oh, and then the frequency's probably down all the way. Also the octave. There we go. Now, we could, of course, tweak this rhythm a little bit. All right, now, arpeggiator menu, though. Put it on random. No, let's keep it at 2 octaves. Okay. Boost the gain. This one's nice and sizzly. All right, anyways, here's where we were. We were doing this. We were recording. All right. We're going to do multiple things with this. Okay. All right. The Turing machine will do a 12-step thing. All right, so this is one chord. This is just E minor. Second buffer. Let's see where we're at. That's where we're at. But not quite. Playback head. You get a sloths. Mod input. You get an offset voltage, baby. To enable the internal reverb. And actually, we could go all wet with this. And then we boost the gain. A little much. All right, now next one. Let's maybe, I'm going to make it a sus. Record it. Drink coffee. By the way, if you don't have headphones on, you're doing yourself a disservice right now. All right. Next one. We could just do like a different pattern for the next one, maybe. That'd be kind of cool. Like a down pattern. Add a C in there. Turn it into kind of an E6 flavor. Okay, record this one. And then I'll do like an A minor, and then maybe like an E sus2. Okay, so let's go A minor now. Different pattern though. See, what you do then, you vary some of these, right? You don't put them all on the same pattern type. You put them on different types. And then they start to overlap and do funky things. Okay, so here's our A minor. Should I throw a major in there? Oh, I just noticed something. Okay, did I record this? No. Oh, I just noticed something really cool. Now let's do a funky E thing. All right. Now, into the layer control, I'm going to put the output. I'm going to put the output of the Behringer sequencer here. All right, we're going to put these in parallel. So now, if I put this on the first layer here, boom. And if I turn this voltage up, there. See, now I can snap to the different chords at will. So I can program chord changes now if I give this thing the right clock. All right? All right? So that's where we're at. Now, in the meantime, this mess is a mess. What I noticed is that the Turing machine right now on the 1, 4, 7, and 8 trigger, if all 4 of them are lit, it's happening right on beat 3. Which may actually be perfect for this. Okay, it may, because there may be a beat of lag as it sort of shifts. So what I'm going to do is take that trigger out, and that is going to go into the trigger in. All right. Should we put it there? Or, better idea. I'm going to duplicate the reset command. All right, stop clock, reset, start. Okay, so what this should do now is it should be giving me a clock-divided thing. The problem is it's still not in chunks of... It looks like maybe the 16... might be the way to go. The divided by 16 part. But I don't know if the timing is actually going to work out correctly for this or not. Forgot all about the goofy clock weirdness of being in 3/4. 3 whatever, 3/4, I guess. Trying to synchronize these like auto-fill things and stuff, like get them all lined up right away. It's not. So this is going... Let me put the kick on. the other question. All right, let's forget this. This is not working as planned. So what if I just gave this thing the measure clock, but instead of putting it on, all right. Yeah, okay. So we can do 8 plus 4. There. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, all right. So here's the thing. I guess I just want it on 8 because that's an 8 measure section. But see, I want more long form kind of stuff, right? Okay. I'm trying to figure this out here. How would this... What's the best way to make this work? I guess it would be the clock divider thing. And then, like, put this in 4. Divide by 4, right? So that way it would just be like every 4 measures we would have a new thing. So, boom. No. I gotta put it on step here and start it up again. And then put it on parallel. Three. Okay. No, see, that's not quite correct. It didn't quite do it. It's really annoying. Reset command. Make this guy. Is it single? Is that what I want? See, it's not step. Like, you're not getting a clock. Why are you not advancing to the next step? You always did that before. Okay. Reset it to the first one. Here goes. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Next. No. It actually is working. I need to advance it one step, though. All right, now, here we go. So now we have chord changes. You know what I'm saying? lead sounds. Let's do a lead sound or two. I'm thinking something kind of acidy. That'd be fun. And that means single analog oscillator into I don't know. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, you're tinkling away down there, aren't you? Let's go single analog oscillator into what? Either the Ikari or the Kato. Is that long enough to trigger that envelope? I think it is. Nope. Damn. Out of short blue cables. Damn. Guess we'll use long blue cables. Okay, no, that one we can use a short blue cable because that's going to go to that. All right. So then we've got saw. Let's just do a saw out from the CSL. And then couple stereo outs going into the Imitor Versio. Let's do that. Giant cables hanging right in front of me. Unavoidable. Still tinkling away back there. Yeah. Being stupid. Good times. Could even throw in a little bit of sub, but that's dangerous because we got to do it pan. Why is my song starter. The bass that will turn into a lead at some point. So let's think about a couple of different lead elements here, because we got these here parts from the Vector. But I want to kind of go quickly here because I'm hitting the requisite jam time is nigh. So let's see, part 3 we're on. Let's go to part 4. And pitch go to where? Who want? Guess it doesn't matter. Guess no cables will reach anywhere. Pretty much given up hope of keeping all of my voices color coded. I think those days are done unless I make a substantial investment in new cables, which I need to do anyways. So those days are 100% done. Anywho, let's do a thing here. Let's take a saw and another saw and link those two together. One moment. There's a barbershop quintet group outside my door. I don't understand. There's something going on down here tonight. I know that. So I think it's hilarious that I'm going to be cranking out triptastic techno blobs soon. In fact, let's just turn the speakers up just to annoy people. They're trying to sing right outside my door. Boys, give it a rest. I don't think you can hear it. The noise gate's probably eliminating it. Anyways, let's do the thing here. 16th note. Length. I want this a weird length. Let's go 9. All right, let's do 10. Let's just turn the gates on all of these guys here, and then hit play and see what's going on. All right, let's mute that for a moment. Yeah, we need like an output and stuff. So, nope, not long enough. Starting to intrude into like fuck off territory. Fuck right off. All right, now we don't have any gates for this. So, obviously, that needs to be accomplished. Okay. Let's bring it all down an octave here. Put this an octave down. Do a little adjusting here. All right, we are assembling the forces. I feel like I could use one more voice. And, well, we do have the vector. In fact, the vector would be the easiest thing to use for this particular thing. Just throw a rings voice in here. That would be fun. Because rings is nice. Rings always sounds good. So, volt per octave. Gate into the strum. Boom. Done. No, we haven't used the dual dagger yet. That's silly. That's madness. I'm thinking just a nice plucked string. Be nice. Hence the name nice. Okay. That guy there. That guy there. Let's see what we have so far. Nothing. Part 6. Sorry, part 5. 3, 4, 5. It's in a vip. There. Okay. Okay, yeah. Pitch. Oh, that's the problem. We'll just put it in part 2. Or part... Oh, we can't. Son of a bitch. Part 5. Type. Just going to put that as a mono sequence. Okay, reformat part. Good. There we go. Okay. We should hear something once we hit play and enable some gates. Length. Let's go at 12. Nothing? Oh. Yeah. Kind of wimpy, right? Okay, well, I'm going to duplicate. Yeah. That's annoying. Alright, so we duplicate this gate. We bring it to an envelope also, obviously. If I can find one. And then we will bring that there envelopey up to the filter. That's a nice little modifier right there. Into bright. Okay. All right. That ought to do. No, it won't do because I want to put a couple of stereo effects. I was going to do it into the whatchamajigger. Let's just use slow LFOs. That's easy. We'll do this one for the Zagreb. It's got spread control in there. And then we'll do one for the rings filter, the Shackmat dual dagger. Chunk. Yep, it's doing a little happy little stereo dance. That's a happy thing. Okay. I think it's about time. I think it's about time to actually start the thing. Now, I may be interrupted because, as you may have seen in the chat, I got a friend stopping by. So, I want to set up my phone. Take all of the bandwidth in the building. Live. What are we calling this? I don't know. Spacey, modular. I don't know. Trance? Techno? All right, and I'm muting my microphone too. Hey, anyways, that was a hoot, and I'm going to take off. I got guests here, so, thanks for joining me and all. Lemon, just in time for me to stop. Good job. Anyways, I'll probably see you Sunday, and thanks for stopping by. And, take it easy, and have a pleasant morning.